He commended the artists and praised Eddie Kenzo's honesty and organizational efforts. He pledged to support their saving groups with 20 billion shillings starting next year.
So I'm very happy. This is a gold mine. We shall support it. And I'm very happy with the honesty of Kenzo. Because the money we gave him, he used it. Kenzo is the son of a soldier. He's the son of Shefari. Did you tell them your father you are hiding it? Kenzo has told you that you have already given them the money to open zonal SACCOs. That's what you said. But after the elections, we are going to do much more.
The president of the Uganda Musicians Association, also presidential advisor on creatives Eddie Kenzo, pledged continued efforts to organize the entertainment industry and rally support for President Museveni in the 2026 general elections.
We cannot do anything if there is no peace in the country. We are who we are today because of your sacrifices, the hard work. Your Excellency, you're the most hardworking person I've ever seen in my entire life.
Some of the NRM supporters who attended the music launch praised the NRM government and President Museveni for engaging with the creative industry.
And I'm very grateful that our president recognizes such talent. There's nothing the president has not added value to. He wants us to add value to everything, and he has added value to our artists. This federation which is organizing this, where Kenzo is the president, I have heard them announcing that the copyright is going to be passed soon. So I can't tell you how much the president has helped everyone. Artists, farmers, youth, women.
I'm glad that I've been part of this momentous time. I would like to congratulate Eddie Kenzo and his entire team for organizing such a successful and brilliant and wonderful event. It has been so historical to our country. It has brought it is a rainbow nation. It has brought all diverse culture across our country and entire East Africa. This is really a very good start.
I want to thank the president for what is here, for nurturing talent and talent development. I congratulate Eddie Kenzo and the musicians for this.
Others commended Eddie Kenzo for utilizing his position as presidential advisor on creatives to bridge the gap between the government and the creative sector.
Things me as Diana, I advocate for, because talent and creativity is one of the options one can look into, because not all of us can legislate, not all of us can be good business, but maybe some of them you can benefit throughout your talents and your creativity.
When we look at the artists back in the day, the artists were not recognized, but today they are the forefront, and the music industry is really booming. So I appreciate His Excellency Museveni.
So I want to commend the Senior Presidential Advisor on Creatives, Eddie Kenzo, for how much he has put in to make sure that musicians have a voice that is given its due regard.
So this kind of empowerment has enabled everybody to be welcome. People who feel maybe they're left out by the elites have been welcomed into such spaces. And I really recommend and thank the government of NRM. Let's continue voting for President Museveni.
As presidential campaigns start on Monday, September 29th, the music will be used to energize President Museveni's campaign rallies. Philip Aguta for UBC News in Kampala.
President Museveni has cautioned the people of Busoga against disunity and politics of identity, explaining that the national resistance movement does not believe in such, and that is why it came up with the 4 core principles of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy. President Museveni made this appeal while meeting a cross-section of leaders from Busoga sub-region at State Lodge Nakasero, led by Haj Farouk Kirunda, whom the president commended for serving government and the people of Uganda without discrimination.
Nobody else. Because we are the ones who removed Idi Amin. We are the ones who removed Obote and brought back these private sector people. And they revived the tea industry. The sugar industry. The industry. Now that is for the sugar industry. And if you see Busoga area, first we repaired the main road from Jinja to Malaba. I think we have done it like 2 times now. Then we started a new road, the one from Nakalama to Tirinyi to Mbari. Then we repaired the road from Jinja to Kamuli. And we repaired the road from Iganga to Kaliro. When I take the totality, for anybody to say that Busoga has not benefited is really enemy action. Because you want the people to abandon their interests and do other things. So therefore, I am happy to... And when people are fighting, what are you fighting for? Because the mission is to make this wananchi go into the economy, money economy.
Ekigendererwa ky'abantu baife okutandika okubona nga ebyenfuna byabwe bitumbuka batandika okufuna sente kubanga bali mu byesente ebinyiza okukola ebintu ebinyiza sente
with ekibalo
nga lyo n'ekigendererwa n'ekibalo.
That's all.
Nekyo kyonka.
What else do you want from the people?
Kiki ekindi kye twetaaga mu bantu?
Just show them the way. This is how you can join the money economy.
Tubalage enjira gye bayinza okubitamu okutuuka mu lugendo olw'okufuna ku byenfuna byabwe okutumbuka kyonka kye tuve tukole.
Furthermore, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has met a team of scientists and members of the Innovation Support Ecosystem led by the Dr. Musenero Monica, the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation at State House Entebbe. The scientists briefed the President on the progress towards the National Resistance Movement's vision of transforming Uganda into a science-led modern economy. They highlighted achievements in the manufacturing of electric vehicles, production of diagnostic kits, standardization of natural medicine, and innovations in machine building. The President commended the scientists for their role in national transformation, assuring them of continued support for their efforts. National mobilizer Dr. Rosemary Nansubu Gaseninde and the party Deputy Secretary General Rose Namayanja Nsereko appealed to residents of Luwero to gather in big numbers and welcome President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as he officially launches his campaigns ahead of the nationwide vote hunting tour. The two leaders met NRM leaders in different parts of the Luwero sub-region and beginning with Katikamu North, where they held talks with village-level leaders and committee members. We have a detailed report on this.
Local leaders reported to Dr. Seninde that some individuals have been vandalizing President Museveni's posters and banners.
Tuli muketalo teri kwebaka teri kukola ki embuto zatandise okuvuga okuwonako olwajjo zatandise okuvuga era njawo kukakasa tunatukira ku lwokubiri nga wonna biruka w'abanubbi ogenda kumulaba wonna ng'akuba batandise buli muntu yenna. The
leaders also appealed to Luwero residents to show up in large numbers on Tuesday to welcome the president.
I want to thank everyone for the contributions, the love and the enthusiasm you are already showing that you are ready to receive His Excellency the President, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and our flag bearer, the flag bearer of NRM. We are here to prepare and organize well for this rally. We are here with the Deputy Secretary General in Luwero to ensure that the organization is thorough and is well done.
Dr. Seninde urged residents to elect leaders of their choice wisely.
I want also to add that many people have shown their love for the president, and they have already told us that they are going to wait for the president right from Waise up to Luwero. So we are looking forward to that and we welcome everybody.
She outlined President Museveni's campaign trail beginning at his Waise stopover, where citizens are expected to line the streets to welcome him, and called on Luwero residents to participate.
Tulonda abantu baffe abakutte flaga kakati ababatafuna flaga tubasabe n'omukwano nti bannange tetwabakyawa bukyayi tubaagala naye there is always another chance. Emyaka 5 mitono nnyo, emyaka 5 gigenda kugwa ate nabo bakomewo oba oliawo kwolwo banafuna omukisa kubanga kuno banaba balaza empisa ennungi ezaagala ekibiina. Tuleme kubeera ng'oli eyagamba nti waakiri omwana tumwabuzeemu.
Honorable Rose Namayanja also told residents that it is a privilege for Luwero to host the president's campaign launch.
Buli luvannyuma lwa myaka 5 akomawo n'ababuuza n'abasaba akalulu ne mumuwa mandate n'addayo n'akola ki n'atukulembera. Eriyo bannaffe abamu baga nti bannange omusajja aludde ku buyinza naye bwogerageranya abalala abaluddeko bo agenda bugenzi teba nakaki nakalulu naye wano atambula district ku district.
Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has urged people of West Nile to protect the white rhinos that government is soon restocking at Ajai Game Reserve. The president's message was delivered on Saturday by the Prime Minister of Uganda, Robina Nabanja, during the World Tourism Day celebrations in Arua City.
Ajai Game Reserve in Emadiokolo is one of the areas for the white rhino which faced extinction in the mid-1980s. To that effect, the government of Uganda is planning to restore the white rhinos at Ajai Game Reserve while commemorating the 2025 World Tourism Day in Arua. President Yoweri Museveni called upon people of West Nile to protect the white rhinos once they are restored at Ajai. The president's message was delivered by the Prime Minister of Uganda, Robina Nabanja.
In West Nile, the government is supporting the development of Ajai Wildlife Reserve with plans to translocate white rhinos in the very near future. I urge the people of West Nile to jealously protect this treasure and call on the Ministry and Uganda Wildlife Authority to introduce more animal diversity to make Ajai one of the most attractive parks in the next 5 years.
The president describes the tourism as an engine of growth and the creation of jobs to people of a nation.
This year's theme, tourism and sustainable transformation. Sustainable transformation of the tourism sector calls for the knowledge that tourism is not just about beautiful scenery, destinations and memorable experiences. It is an engine of economic growth, a creator of jobs, and a catalyst for possible social change. And we are positioning Uganda as a premier destination for sports and entertainment tourism. Our successful bid to host the AFCON 2027 will attract visitors from across Africa and beyond.
While calling for improvement of road infrastructure in West Nile Regional Government Whip Jackson Atima calls for establishment of a West Nile Regional Museum to display the history of the sub-region.
We request for construction of a regional museum that will showcase our rich history spanning pre-colonial civilizations and our unique post-independence journey. A history which deserves to be archived.
According to Nabanja, government has rolled out construction of some of these roads in West Nile.
Terego Madiokoro Parkwatch Road. The contract has been signed with 2 contractors, that is Kato and Upland, to maintain that road, and they will start by 1st October 2025. Nebi Arua, of course the road is in a sorry state, but forward maintenance will start soon. I was told by Tuesday this next week, and of course they will fill potholes and make sure that it is in a motorable state. Actual civil works will start in the near future. Government of Uganda has got funding to upgrade Arua International Airport. Arua Airport and International Airport. And this work will start in the near future.
Joseph Odama, UBC News.
Furthermore, schools have been tipped to not be engaged in the cheating of UNEB exams. This was communicated by different speakers while officiating at the dedication and Thanksgiving service at Green Hill Academy here in Kampala. Meanwhile, the judiciary has conducted a quarterly Thanksgiving service led by Bishop Joshua Lwere. The service was held at the judiciary headquarters here in Kampala still.
The Uganda National Examination Board UNEB timetable shows that Senior 6 candidates will start their first paper on 10th November, Senior 4 candidates on 13th October, and Primary 7 pupils on 3rd November 2025. Buganda Kingdom Finance Minister Robert Wagwansibirwa shows dangers of cheating exams and its impact on their future.
If a child gets the aggregate 12 in primary leaving examination, they are not a failure, it's the first grade. We just need to support them so that they can excel eventually in life. But when you allow your child to cheat, they lose the confidence of being able to do things alone.
That we should be very careful about cheating. But I want to tell all our viewers and parents that one of our core values is we are Christian-based.
Parents have a role to play in their children's success.
My message to the parents is they've given us the children for a very long time, 9 years for some of them. So let them be confident, let them encourage the children. All children are different, but all the children of Green Hill are going to excel. We are having an international school because there is a difference, one in the curriculum, and in the needs of parents and of the children.
This was communicated during the Thanksgiving and dedication service led by Reverend Dr. Jesper Tumuhimbise at Green Hill Academy in Kampala.
The Bible is saying it is those who wait, those who trust. P7 candidates, Senior 4 and Senior 6, where is your trust? Of course, I will advise you, begin reading it tonight. Why? In God's kingdom, there is no instant.
In another development, Bishop Joshua Lwere has urged judicial officers to resist from corruption and uphold judicial values in administering justice. He emphasized faith and promoting unity in line of duty.
When the judicial officers are not starting today, they have always been there through time. And it is part and parcel of your calling as judges and judicial officers, how to stand in the time of pressures and their forces all over, for you as judges for you to be able to stand your ground, because there are so many interests. And before God, when as a judge you say, I'm going to stand for the law, because you are not ministers of men, you are ministers.
This was during the Judicial Thanksgiving service at the Judiciary Headquarters in Kampala. Chief Justice Alphonse Chigamuyo Unyidolo highlighted the importance of thanksgiving to God.
The things we do, and the things we do as judicial officers, we either give blessings to our children, and when we talk about children, it is your children until thy kingdom come, not just the one you produce today. The long line until the return of Jesus. It is more painful when, as a judicial officer, you've taken that oath to be fair, and you know those elements I keep on speaking about. I only spoke about it last week in the Benedicto function.
The service was attended by judicial officers at different court levels, including judicial staff. Deborah Namamonde, Viola Nansubuga, UBC News.
The Minister for Kampala Metropolitan Affairs, Hajat Minsa Kabanda, has tipped parents to guide and nurture children into responsible citizens while meeting NRM party members and mobilization efforts for more President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni at industrial area Kamocha and Kololo 3. Minister Kabanda also emphasized voluntary community service to improve people's welfare without discrimination.
nabo baba amagezi tukola ABCDE tukitegera bulungi amasomero ga gavumenti wegalingali buli tulina wano abaana balete basome naye mutemufaayo ate kadde kubyala abaana bagenda muzaala ne batululira ne batasoma n'okutula mwana wa mutofaayo kubanga ensi twagikyawa bambi tudde ku Buganda ku buntu bwaffe twagala eggwanga lyaffe ffena twebuulirire mbasaba tubeere bawamu saba tukolagane akalo ka basi kasaba nga nasoose pamambe ekyo tusooke twesonyiwe ne twayitamu emabega tubiveemu n'akalo ka basi kakola ki ng'atandikira ku mutwe. Ekyokubiri mbasaba n'obulwadde bwala bwonna tubwejjanjabise susanga twali tuleese abe HIV webali circumcision weeri sikaani weeziri mubeere nga musobola okumata kino kyekinnuma kiti kyekikola ki kyekinnuma. Nsaba musiime ate era nsaba twongere okwagalana basaba ne bannyabo ffenna wano bwe tuli abalwadde wano mulabawo twali gwe tubuuzizza nti owagira ki wabula ffenna tuzze wano.
Uganda's ambassador to the Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Fred Mwesigye, has highlighted the cordial relationship between Uganda and Tanzania in infrastructure projects such as the Uganda oil pipeline. This was during a special mass held at the Catholic Church in Mwitwongo village, Butiama, in honor of the late Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere as part of the beatification process of Nyerere.
Butiama, nyinyi raia na wenyeji wa Butiama Tanzania na wananchi wa Jamhuri ya Tanzania, Muungano wa Tanzania, muna zawadi, mumetunukiwa. Uganda, Africa. Kila wakati tunashukuru Mungu kwa mchango wa Mwalimu Nyerere katika nchi ya Uganda na barani Afrika. My president has tried to do what it takes to say thank you to Tanzania. Na rais wa Uganda amejitahidi sana kufanya kila iwezekanavyo kushukuru nchi ya Tanzania. And in Uganda we discovered oil. Nchini Uganda through our leaders kupitia kiongozi wetu anatambua kwamba tuko hapa.
Well, thank you so much. This morning we've just concluded Mass at Butiama Cathedral, where we've been praying for the canonization and the beatification processes of Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, so that the Holy See can pronounce him a saint. We've had a special prayer petition from the children of Mother Teresa Preparatory School from Ajumani, imploring the Holy See and the Pope to see that Mwalimu Nyerere, the process of his pronouncement to sainthood can be enhanced.
To do something for Mwalimu Nyerere. Thank you for reminding us. Again and again, you are most welcome. Once again, in a bit time, please come again. Extend our thanks to all your colleagues and all who recognize Mwalimu Nyerere as an outstanding figure for humanity and for union, and for unity to all the nations.
Na imani thabiti katika ujuzi wako. Tunakumbuka na kusherehekea huduma yako kwa maskini, ulinzi wa heshima ya utu binadamu, na imani katika ushuru wa taifa ambaye aliishi kwa msingi ya Kristo, katika uongozo kama kazi ya huduma na katika maombi kama kazi ya imani. Baba, tunaomba kwa heshima kupitia mwongozo wa kanisa lenye makatibu mtakatifu kwamba fahari za Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere.
Over 200 students have graduated in nursing courses at Masitula Nursing School in Wakiso District. We have a detailed report.
While presiding over the chief guest, Dennis Galabuzi Sozi, the national coordinator for PDM, applauded the graduates for the hard work. He encouraged other students to embrace science-related courses. However, was concerned over challenges affecting private institutions, particularly high taxes, which frustrate both operations in the education sector.
Now, we have been talking over and over again. The President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and Mama Janet have been saying this time immemorial, that Uganda is on a trajectory and that so many things have to be seen in a perspective from the past. Today, we are celebrating a private school graduation, moreover one at the grassroots. So it is very, 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 very important for everyone to know that some of the things we are witnessing today did not come by mistake.
The academic registrar Masolita Nursing School, Kaima Stephen, urged the graduates to prioritize service to their communities.
Our first ever graduation ceremony that we hosted today at our institution, right away at the school campus. Yes. So we've had 125 graduates who are already graduates now. So my simple message to them, yes, you've reached a milestone and you're going out to work. You are to deliver service. You are to deliver service, okay? Do not go there to be the boss, but rather to serve. I appeal to you to follow the medical laboratory profession codes of conduct throughout your entire career.
Wakiso Assistant President District Commissioner Namlimbe Angel, together with the local leaders, commended the institution for producing skilled health workers.
I send my message to the graduates. As you're going to the field, I want you to give good services to the community. We expect a lot from you. You have to handle them carefully.
Operators find it a challenge to finance and fund the schools. We have really to support these schools. I would like also to request the government to increase health center services that are operational, such that women who are in our suburbs and in our sub-counties find services.
Mike Bakabulindi compiled this story.
I do beg your pardon, the name was Masulita, not Masitula. A senior educationist, Deo Mulamba, has applauded the Ministry of Education for introducing the new practical-oriented secondary lower curriculum. He made these remarks while handing over a newly constructed gate at St. John Bosco Kamuli Secondary School, a project spearheaded by the school's old boys and girls with support from BAPS Charities, a local Indian-based NGO committed to service. These are the details.
Appreciate the Minister of Education and Sports for the support given to the school in implementing the lower secondary curriculum, textbooks and other scholastic materials that are being given to the school and National Curriculum Development Center. I thank the Town Clerk and Municipal Education Officer for the support and guidance given to the institution as we continue to provide cheap but quality education.
This gate will always be a symbol which reminds us the symbiotic relationship we have between the school and all the old students, because the school gave us, and this is our time to give back.
In the month of July this very year, from 22nd July to 25th July, we organize a free general medical health checkup camp where 2,965 patients has been benefited. They have gone through the medical checkups and the medicine has been distributed without free of cost. So we are doing here a lot of charity projects wherever it is really required, and today we are here as we have officially handed over this school gate, which was approached by our chairperson, project coordinator, Mr. James Malinzi, and today finally we are here and we have handed over this gate to you all, and I pray for you all.
To our government partners who are present with us today, we cannot thank you enough. Thank you for sharing your resources with us to construct for us a beautiful gate. What you have done for us as a school of St. John Bosco will be remembered for generations to come. And I want to tell you, we have become the talk in Kamuli.
As the chairman is here and is handing over
ebiseera by'okuzaayo abaana mu masomero tebiteekwa kukaluubiriza n'akatono. Eno kusimba nnyiriri mpanvu, kano kalippagano ka bidduka. Simanya kuzunga na banka siripusi? Kati osobola okusasula school fees z'omwana wo ate n'okola n'ebirala ntoko ku ssimu ye ey'omu ngalo. Ekikola kyangu nnyo. Nyiga bunyizi *5*8 ogoberera ebikulagiriddwa oba okozese app ya MTN Momo. Ate kati okola ki olwaleero? MTN Mobile Money Uganda Limited erungamizibwa banka enkulu ya Uganda.
Every waking day is a reminder just how beautiful this, our land, truly is. The kind of beauty that you can only find here, in the lush green all around us and the wondrous sights within. It's in the distinct aroma of our cooking, to the taste of food that takes you on a journey, in the sound of homecoming and the sound of Mother Earth. In the magnificence we find on our travels and the exciting moments we experience. Ours is the kind of beauty that comes in all things big and small. All we have to do is awaken our senses and truly enjoy what's uniquely ours. Explore Uganda, the pearl of Africa.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Big thing about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. Wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustayi rompia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi yakabibiona. Wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustayi rompia. Then you can buy the smartphone nebi yakabibiona.
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest mpora in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply.
MTN.
MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now take you into the world of business. The Presidential Advisor of Political Affairs, Princess Navana Bagesera, has urged the born-again Christians to form associations in order to benefit from government programs. This was during a prayer service at Bethel Healing Center attended by international guests, including Pastor Irene Manjeri, the founder of Bethel Ministries.
The prayer service at Bethel Healing Center attracted congregations, among them Pastor Dante Jamal, the Presidential Advisor on Political Affairs, and others. Princess Navana Bagesera advised born-again Christians to form SACCOs in order to benefit from government initiatives.
The gospel that is being preached by the government, and especially the President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, about poverty eradication and protecting the gains, because that is our slogan today. It is because he wants all Ugandans to get out of poverty and get into the middle income bracket. But the my sisters in the born-again faith and my brothers have not been participating in these programs for government. Most of them shy away and say maybe those are for the government, or they are for Caesar. But now we've come to encourage them that no, actually, this is not only for the other people. Even the born-again are Ugandans.
Pastor Irene Manjeri thanked the President for granting freedom of worship to the born-again community.
And there is a lot of anger in the communities, and I don't blame anybody, because most people want to feel that the person they are supporting is winning. So they get angry if something is going different. I am here not as a politician, and I'm not here to point fingers at any politician, but of course we must support the person who gave us the freedom of worship. And all of you know who that person is. But locally people, we are not allowed to pray the way we pray loud at night. On Fridays, every Balokole church in Kampala has a night prayer, including the ones near Nakasero State House. And we pray loud.
She further condemned those with negative intentions, but urged believers to hold firmly onto God in order to overcome challenges.
The anointing is for real. The Holy Spirit is for real. Salvation is for real, and you need it. If you're not born again, Stop despising us. You need Jesus in your life. So tradition is important and cultures are important, but none of that can help us if we don't put God first. You can have all your traditions and the cultures and whatever, and still have no way to cure yourself from HIV/AIDS, from high blood pressure, from sugar diabetes, from barrenness.
Pastor Dante Jamal from United States called for moral regeneration among Ugandans.
Apostles playing games with women? No, that's not the power of God.
In more UBC news, sex workers in Kampala division are complaining over President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's recent initiative to form SACCOs specifically for them. The women argue that similar government projects in the past have failed to directly benefit them. The concerns were raised during a community meeting organized by the Office of the Presidential Assistant on Service Delivery, Iga Chisacha Mukama.
The meeting in Kampala division was attended by sex workers from areas including Chisenyi, Katwe, Chiwi and others. While the initiative is aimed at improving their livelihoods through savings and credit cooperatives, the women say they have doubt in the system.
Their ideas were divergent from what we are preparing for them. They are saying, no, give us money, don't tell us anything else. So they need money to eat.
The Presidential Assistant on Service Delivery, Chisacha Mukama, represented by his deputy, defended the initiative.
In most cases, these people don't save money. Any money they make today is meant for eating. Now we want to create a sense of saving into these people. That's why we wanted to first engage them before we give them money.
Babirenga sako ya bwega makati kwe bakoze ngaba ghetto we bakola nabo boy sente. Nenga bakubiriza abas afunye capital awera ngabe bagenda bawa sente. Ate basobola okugenda mu mirimu ebichi emirungi ne bava mu mirimu egiri mu risk.
The women also say many of them were former street vendors forced into sex work after losing their businesses due to Kampala Capital State Authority enforcement.
We need to first reorganize them, we take them for rehab because we have realized they have a number of problems. And for them to engage into this activity, they have to first take some drugs and alcohol, they become drunkard, and again they engage into these activities.
Deputy RCC for Kampala Central, Alisha Fekin Subuga, urged the women to prioritize their health.
Nsiba babulira nti sirimu akyaliwo naye abantu bakyalabika sirimu nga fire utayo yakolaki enviiri tezikyavaako tebakyakutukako ngalo memore zaabwe tezikyabula era abantu bakyalabika sirimu naye nga bannayuganda kyalina obabulira nga bamalaaya ne mbaga nti malaaya guno bamukolanga mulimu mujjukire nti sirimu akyakolaki akyaliyo.
The government's plan to create sex work SACCOs will cover all 5 divisions of Kampala. Rebecca Nantongo, UBC News.
In a bid to strengthen Uganda's fight against the climate change scourge and promote sustainable environmental conservation, a high-level training has been conducted for district environmental officers in Fort Portal district. The initiative, spearheaded by the Environment for Development Uganda, focuses on environmental evaluation, accounting, and climate change mitigation and adaptation. Let's have a look.
As EFD, we found out that there is a gap amongst environmental experts at local governments and environmental practitioners. We came up with the capacity building programs where we train them in environmental evaluation, natural resource accounting, environmental evaluation, and climate change issues.
So we are doing our best as a local government to maintain the environment, to maintain those wetlands around the city so that our city can move very well in terms of environment.
In the aspect of environment, as a city we really have great concern of environmental degradation, and when people or our workers are equipped with the necessary information, it means they will be able to do what is expected of them even much better.
Environment
we have linked them with the Ministry of Finance to understand the value of nature so that we can increase the budget allocation, especially now that we are talking about tenfold growth. Our MDP for now, these ATMs you are here, agriculture transport, agriculture industrialization, tourism, mineral and science, are largely backed by
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Welcome back to still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now take you into the world of business. The Pool Association of Uganda is leaving no stone unturned as it prepares for the Nile Special Open Pool Championship that gets underway next month. Our reporters have more details on this report.
The officiating team for the Nile Special Open Pool Championship is preparing for the championship that starts next month. This, under the supervision of the Pool Association of Uganda, has hosted training sessions to maintain world-class standards.
The activity today is, it has several phases. It has, we are going to have practicals. We have had some lessons projected for the umpires to refresh their knowledge, refresh their skills, to sharpen their mentality, because we want to address some of the mistakes. Mistakes are not avoidable, but at least we want to limit the rate of mistakes.
The latest one-day training exercise at Addis Sport in Kireka had umpires and referees. They reviewed and reinforced their mastery of the game's rules ahead of the national competition, which begins next weekend. The session was spearheaded by the chairperson of the Pool Association of Uganda Umpires Guild, Prince Aine Masiko.
We've held this workshop to refresh all our umpires across the country and equip them with some of the new rules that were amended in the black ball rules. The benefit of this workshop is, one, it helps umpires to get equipped with new rules that will apply as we are starting off our new season, and secondly, to take it up to always train other umpires that did manage to come up in this workshop. Definitely, the benefits of the players from this workshop is that since the umpires have been equipped with the news and have been trained, there will be fair judgment, and the players will also benefit the fact that umpires will be more knowledgeable about the rules.
The training focused on key values of impartiality, precision and zero tolerance for technical errors. It also ensured that all umpires are aligned on technical calls including fouls, legal shots and safety play. The tournament that is expected to feature more than 10,000 players will attract Uganda's best pool talent, all vying to challenge defending champions Marion Kisache and Mansour Bwanika. The grand finale, to be hosted at the MTN Arena Lugogo, will have 128 men and 32 women vying for the top motor vehicle prize for the respective gender winners.
And that brings us to the end of our UBC News tonight. This weekend, it's been a really lovely weekend having you as our lovely audience. My name is Wadulo Arnold Mark. Dorothy Namuyomba is on sign language. We also do wish you a lovely campaigning period. Do take care. Make sure that you are in line with the law, both of you, politicians and the electorate. Otherwise, my name is Wadulo Arnold Mark once again, and I'm styled by La Vie Boutique, located on Grand Imperial Hotel, Shop 6 and 8, behind Bank of Uganda.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
I'm Father Joseph Muchibi, the Director of Communications and Public Relations, Kampala Archdiocese. Dear people of God, may the mercies of God be with you always. On behalf of His Grace, Jose Mogerere,